Oh, yeah. What up? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Jake's already dancing. Jake's already vibing out. That's the kind of stream where you're about to get into here on a Tuesday. You thought this was going to be a chill Tuesday stream? Ladies and gentlemen, we're drinking energy drinks. We are going ballistic. It's going to get a little crazy in here tonight, in fact. Who knows? Insane shit might be said on tonight's stream, guys. I waited a minute, so I think I can say it now. YouTube, please don't demonetize me yet. I'm not. I'm going to try to get demonetized tonight, guys. That is actually the goal. I'm just kidding. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're watching this for the first time and you're like, who is this crazy man with a cotton candy energy drink? That is Killjoy Jake Joy the second. Please subscribe to the page. That's my new name. We're changing it tonight. And we're going to be talking horror. We're going to be talking about Scream, Scary Movie, Hard Eyes 2, a bunch of other crazy horror movies that are coming out this year, which I'm really excited for. Bring them the fuck on. And, you know, just kind of chilling, chatting, vibing, maybe even playing some games later. Might play some gnomes. You guys remember the gnome game we played last week? That was fun. I want to get more into the gnome game. Let me tell you. All right, but anyways, want to say hi to the wonderful folks who are choosing to hang out with me and listen to me rant, going on my crazy rants. Me and my oilless beard today. I did not do the beard oil, so it's a little all over the place, more like pubes rather than beard. It's not fun, but anyways, we got Connie Cleary out there saying, who's become a Ghostface member. Connie, thank you so much for being a Ghostface member. I greatly appreciate that. You get to see Dexter videos early, and there's going to be a couple more this week. Not just the one that just came out today. Oh, there's going to be a few more of them Dexter bad boys coming out soon. And I also might have another series in the works revolving around the Scream franchise. So since we're probably not going to get a whole lot of Scream 8 updates for a little while, I had a thought. And I'm really excited to potentially start another new series on this page revolving around Scream. And I hope you guys will like it because I'm having a lot of fun writing a couple of these videos. So I'm going to do at least like a couple and see how things go. But I have a really interesting Scream-oriented idea. And we're going to start making some of those videos here soon. So I'm really, really, really excited for it. But anyways, Ghostface members will get to see all these fun things early. So become a channel member if you want. If you like Connie Cleary here, if you're feeling it. So Connie, thank you for being a Ghostface member. I greatly appreciate you. Jacob Pace Wells, talking about when the news is about to pick up a little bit again, because it's been kind of dry. Dry as the Sahara down here in the horror Ussi. Jacob is saying, hey Jake, CinemaCon is only a month away. It's coming this April. Always excited for CinemaCon. We always get a lot of really exciting horror news from this time period, or just movie news in general, I should say. Learning about the slate, the upcoming slate of movie studios and whatnot. You're already talking about Blumhouse's release slate here. You're with Paranormal Activity 8. You're also saying, I hope they talk about Paranormal Activity 8, the Conjuring prequel movie, Insidious, The Bleeding World, so much more. Are you going to go live for CinemaCon? Probably. I'll probably do like a bunch of, that week will just be CinemaCon focused because like pretty much every day you're going to get a different studio talking about their upcoming slate, and pretty much every studio has some sort of horror project on the way. So we will definitely be talking about CinemaCon updates live. I've kind of talked about this recently, but I'm really only doing news videos if there's a big story. I've made so many videos in the past where people were like, I just clicked through this to get to the big story at the end. And I'm like, why'd I waste my time with the rest of that then? So we'll talk about new stuff on, the little stories through these live streams. And I'm going to talk about big stuff in videos like when it happens. Like, for instance, I want to say a month ago now, we learned that maybe the third 28 Years Later movie was canceled. What the fuck? 2 weeks ago, we talked about the Pinocchio Unstrung trailer that came out. These are larger updates. These are big things with lots of things to dissect where I can fill a whole video versus, this movie got rated R for these 3 reasons, and that's it. You know what I mean? So we're talking about the big updates now moving forward when they drop. And that's kind of how we're gonna handle the updates on the page moving forward. But we're still gonna talk updates. We're still gonna do news videos, just only the big stuff. And I feel sometimes like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. CinemaCon will not be scraping the bottom of the barrel. We usually get a lot of fun stuff around those times. So Jacob, thank you for throwing that out there. Yes, we will definitely be focusing on a lot of the news we get during that time. It's gonna be fun. Let me take a sip of this before we keep going. Wow, that's sweet. Man, whew. That's cotton candy, all right. Whew. Kind of tastes like a clown's butthole. Don't ask me how I know how that tastes. Peyton is throwing 5 out there saying, just got home from school. You worked out and got a nice shower in. Very nice. Now I'm gifted with Killjoy Jake and getting to eat some dinner and my basic boring day off. Thank you. Dude, I sent you an email earlier, Peyton, just so you know. And I want to thank you again for sharing your Strangers script with me because I think it was a lot of fun. And I'm so happy that I got to read it because it's nice to have a Stranger's story bouncing around my brain that I don't hate. Like the latest 3 Strangers movies, man, I left the theater like, why did I waste my time? Why did I waste my time with that? And you sent me a feature-length script that runs 133 pages. That's genuinely really good. I'm not even just saying that, dude. I meant every single word of that email I wrote you. And I could have just been a dick and said some nasty things. I'm kidding. I'm totally joking. But genuinely, I meant every word of that email, and I really think you have something special here, man. Keep working on that. Keep slicing it up. Keep making it better. If you can, because that's a really, really strong start to a story. You got some chops, man. Thank you for the 5. I really appreciate that a bunch. And I just hope you keep writing, my dude. Thank you. RJ Skarenki's hanging out with us and got my iced coffee and ready to talk some horror. Love that. I love that you've been on an iced coffee kick lately, RJ. I'm loving that. We got Strawberry M throwing some fire out in the chat. I love that. You kind of like how I kind of set up the background of the stream today to be like fire and ice vibes. It's kind of literally what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, we got some darker red glows on the edge, and then like a blue glow in the middle. That's what we're doing. I don't know. That's what we're doing tonight. Fire and ice, baby. When that comes together, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with that, but that's the vibe I want to give off tonight. 2 of the elements that clash coming together. Ooh, that's the energy. We also got Erica Stabs for Likes, who is a member modding in the chat tonight, keeping us all safe from some of the buttholes out there. And there's a lot of them out there, let me tell you. Wow, there's a lot of crazy shit being said about movies lately. It's a scary time. Scary time to talk about movies and throwing your opinion out there. My God. The Alpha Warlock, thank you for being a channel member, saying, hey everyone, yo, what's up? Thanks for being with us. We got Paula Fitzhenry out there. Hi, hello. I really appreciate Erica throwing the link out to our latest Dexter video, Season 1, Episode 4. Guys, at the end of the week, we are going to be halfway through Season 1. Really excited for that. I cannot wait to see where this thing goes, man. No spoilers, of course, but I am just really vibing with it. I think I'm starting to get an idea of, where this is all leading. But again, I don't want to know nothing. Don't want to know nothing until I see it, but I am really loving Dexter so far. If you have not seen it, watch it for the first time with me, because we're doing that right now on the page. It's going to be fun. We have a lot of fun things coming up on the channel. Gina, my chunky Jordy, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. Hi, hello. Thank you for being a mod. Really appreciate you. Yo. Strawberry M is saying, what are your theories, and do you think Scream 8 will be the Avengers Scream edition? That's a really good question. I think that after Scream 7 just made like a ton of money, I think like logically a lot of people are saying, okay, so the next one's going to be like even bigger, right? It's going to like go larger scale, do some even crazier things. I honestly think Scream 8 is going to go smaller. I'm just looking at like a lot of the franchises that have gone on for like 4 movies in a row now, and I'm just looking at the trends. And a lot of these movies, like they kind of peak in terms of budget and how much they're able to throw at a film in part 3. And then, what happens when a movie, when franchises like this just keep coming back, movie after movie after movie every couple of years, it seems like the budget kind of goes up and sometimes the profits go down. Now, obviously with Scream, we're about to cross the 200 million line, and that's really exciting. That's more than the previous film, and Scream 6 even made more than Scream 5. But I don't think that trend's going to keep going upward. And that's not even speaking to the quality of Scream 7. Like, throw that out the window for a second. Just that does not happen with movie franchises like this that continuously come out like one after the other, even if they do have increasing quality. Eventually people just get sick of things when we get a whole lot of it all at the same time. That's why we get breaks from franchises, and then we kind of come back to them after people start to miss them. And then that first one back, it makes a bunch of money. It's always a lot of fun. Halloween's gonna probably come back here in the next 5-ish years sometime probably, and kill it at the box office. Michael Myers, once again, just throwing shit out there and having fun doing it. So Scream 8, I imagine they go smaller. So I don't think it's going to be the Avengers Scream edition. I think we're going to do like a smaller story. Maybe, you know, I pitched a couple of things, maybe just like kind of starting over, having some brand new characters who are getting attacked by Ghostface. Maybe it follows Tatum to college and she has a whole new group of friends and Ghostface pops up there, something like that. I don't know. But I think it's going to be a smaller story, whatever it ends up being. There's no way they're doing a movie where we tack on another $10 million to that budget. That just might not be profitable. You know, I mean, believe it or not, Scream 7 is just being barely profitable, like where it's at. Like, and that's crazy to think about, a movie that's about to cross the $200 million line. Like, this is a horror movie we're talking about. That never happens. And this is a movie that, even with all of that, is still kind of, you know, struggling to get up there considering marketing costs, considering that this budget is $10 million more than the previous film. So it's profitable, yes, and Scream 7 is a success. There's no doubt about that. But if they keep this trend going up and up and up with the budget, they're not going to make money. They have to call it at some point and kind of go back down to something a little smaller. So I could see Scream 8 going back to like a Scream 5 budget, like a $25 million maybe. You know, having Neve Campbell be a smaller part of it. Same with Courtney Cox. Maybe just focusing on Tatum. You know, again, maybe Tatum, maybe a brand new character, something along those lines, being more so the focus, actually passing the torch for whatever this next film ends up being. Samantha Robinson is saying, hey, Jake, can't wait for Scary Movie 6. My friend might take me for my birthday. I hope you get to go. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for Scary Movie 6. I love when a trailer gives me so much faith in a movie, and Scary Movie 6 was one of those. Like, when it comes to a comedy movie, I have totally different feelings to the trailer than I do with horror. Critical Overlord saying I'm being too reasonable. You're so funny. You're so funny and you're so right. I know. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm gonna be nice towards Scream 7. Yesterday I was not so nice towards Scream 7. I'm gonna come back to this, but Critical Overlord's also saying I was told Neve should be paid whatever she wants, despite some amounts possibly being unreasonable. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they paid Neve whatever she wanted, it would get to the point where, you know, the movie wouldn't make money. Like, Scream would be dead. You know what I mean? If that's what sucks about some of this, is like I want Neve to feel like she's, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, don't pay her enough money. That's not what I'm saying either. That sucks. It sucks that she didn't show up for 6, frankly. It sucks that the studio kind of lowballed her. That's no fun at all. But at the same time, you know, if these people are paying like more, if we're giving out more and more and more each movie, it's going to get to the point where it just kills the franchise just because some of the actors want to be paid more, you know? And that's, I always think about, you know, I'm not going to bring that person up, actually, because they're kind of controversial these days. But there's a lot of instances where you see people who will be a part of something and like take a reduction of pay in order to make the product better. Here's a person who's not controversial that I can talk about positively. Keanu Reeves. There's a movie with Keanu Reeves that I always forget the name of, and it's really good. And it's because it's literally because he took a pay cut so they could get a bigger actor to be in the movie with him. And I'm really trying to remember Devil's Advocate. Yes, Devil's Advocate. If you haven't seen this movie, it rocks. Keanu Reeves took a pay cut for this movie so Al Pacino could be in it. I forgot who it was and what the situation was, but yeah, this is a banger fucking movie, and it's literally because of Keanu Reeves. And other things too, but Keanu Reeves, very big part of it. Oh, and Heather Matarazzo is in this movie. See, it all comes back to Scream in the end, guys. It always comes back to Scream. It always goes back to the original, and it always comes back to Scream. I love that. But anyways, point being, I hope Scream 8 is good. I hope that it's good. I just hope it's good. That's the point I'm trying to make. I hope it's good, and I hope everything behind the scenes is a little less chaotic than the previous film, like at least a little less, you know? I don't want to be talking about drama when it comes to these movies, man. I want it to be fun and crazy theories and stuff. Scream 7 was not very fun to cover. I want Scream 8 to be a little more fun. Hopefully that's the case. Anyways, getting back to Scary Movie 6, though, I feel the total opposite when it comes to horror trailers versus comedy films. If your trailer is making me laugh, I am excited. I can't wait. I don't care if I've seen a joke before it already lands in a movie. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. A lot of jokes that are just really working for me in that Scary Movie 6 trailer, and I was so worried it was going to fall flat and be cringe or something. I loved that trailer. Like, I was like, dude, if this is a portrait of what this whole movie is going to be like, this is going to rock. So I'm ready for it. Bring it on. Scary Movie 6 is going to be great. I really am excited for it. I have a lot of faith in that one. I really don't. That's one where I genuinely think is going to be good. Sammyverse is also hanging out with us, saying I was in the middle of watching Murder Drones, but this seemed more important. What? I'm scared. I don't want to ask about that, actually. Sammyverse, thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Everyone's asking about the shirt, by the way. Yeah, it's, I bought this shirt because it looks like it's Indiana Jones, but it's Imbiamba Joms. And I love shit like this, where it's like, if you pass by it real fast, you're like, oh, that was just an Indiana Jones shirt. But actually, get wrecked. It's something super stupid and silly. Crusader Boys is the tagline too, which I love. So I love shit like that because I think a lot of people don't pay attention in their everyday lives, and I try to get shit that like you kind of have to pay attention to, or you'll miss something. I had someone earlier, I was doing laundry earlier, and someone asked me about this, and I thought that was really funny. So I'm glad we're talking about it here. That's wonderful. Hollywood Guy has been a member for 33 months. Thank you for being a member, my friend. I really appreciate that. That's a long time to be a member too. It really means a lot. It's almost 3 years. Hey Jake, what's up? I'm kind of mad that Amazon Fire TV Stick has Scream 7, and yet I spent $16 for a ticket. Oh, who can I sue for that? Well, my friend, you supported theaters by doing that, and that's a pretty cool thing. As a lot of us know, theaters have been kind of lately, ever since the pandemic, and they're ever so slowly coming back, crawling back up to a good place. So I'm glad that you did that. But also, Scream 7 is coming home. You can watch it on your couch very soon here. I think what we learned earlier last week, if I'm not mistaken, is that it's going to be coming to streaming, specifically Paramount Plus, towards the end of April. So that's when you're going to be able to see it there. You will be able to rent it very soon here towards the end of this month, though. So lots of exciting stuff happening for Scream 7. If you haven't seen it yet, I hope we're not spoiling it here for you. Wouldn't want to do that. I know we had a friend of the channel, Jordan Curley, who hangs out in these streams sometime, said that he avoided the streams for a little while because he didn't want to get it spoiled. I felt so bad. So don't get the movie spoiled. Go see it when you can. Make it happen. It'll be out, like I said, on VOD very soon here. But Hollywood Guy, I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you enjoy your rewatch, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts the second go around. When it comes home, I am going to be watching it again. So I'm kind of excited for that. I might do a video about my rewatch, how I feel about it on second watch. We'll see. Sammyverse is also really excited for Hard Eyes 2. It turns out it will be because the first movie is my new favorite comfort film. Hard Eyes 2 is definitely happening. To my knowledge, they've already confirmed that Mason Gooding is back on the cast. I think Dread Central reported that, if I'm not mistaken. And they're moving forward with that. So Josh Rubin I believe he was working on something else very recently. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's directing another project that may or may not have just wrapped up filming. I can't remember what the situation was with it, but he was working on another project either late last year or maybe he just wrapped it up. It was something like that. My memory's a little foggy today. But I think he's ready to get going into Hard Eyes 2 and to make that happen. So he's got a couple things on the way, man. Dude's busy. Josh Rubin's he's cooking with oil. It's crazy. RJ Skorenki's hanging out with us. Thank you for being here. DJ Mizo is saying iced coffee is a must, 100%. I liked iced vanilla latte with a donut, says Hollywood Guy. That's a vibe. I love that. Critical Overlord is here too. What's up? I already said hi to you, but still, thanks for being here. Peyton is throwing $20 out there. Peyton, thank you for the support. I really appreciate that. You're saying, wait, you sent the email. Oh my God, I'm checking my computer right now. Thank you so much, Jake, again, for taking the time out of your, taking the time to read this. I made this because of that trilogy reminder. It's in the Discord for other people to read, by the way. Very nice. Dude, first of all, thank you for the 20. And I just really appreciate you sending over that script. I can't stress it enough. Like, just to have a good Strangers story bouncing around my brain right now is nice. Peyton, you shared it in the Discord, so I guess I can talk about it publicly. I won't spoil anything, but it's a Strangers film that takes place in like a chateau-style mansion, and the strangers are going after this very rich family for some reason. And I thought it was a really cool idea. It feels very like it feels like maybe the Strangers Prey at Night mixed with Ready or Not. It's got a little bit of energy from both of those movies. I really liked the idea though, dude. Like it feels different from the other Strangers movies we've gotten, but it still captures that same energy, which I thought was great. Like I'm not even just gassing you up right now. I'm just being straight up. I was like, that was a good read. That if that was the real third movie in the Strangers, like I'd be happy with this. That was a really good potential real third entry and not whatever chapter 1 is. So thank you for sending that my way. That was a really cool read. I feel like that's a movie that Radio Silence would make. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be the Radio Silence Strangers film. And I loved that. Thank you for the 20. Thank you for sharing and keep being creative, my friend. Cannot stress enough how wonderful that is. Josh BG20 is saying, opening for Scream 8, Sydney and Tatum having a movie night. Ghostface attacks, but they power him off. A random says to Sid, "You're dead." Sid goes, "Not in my movie." Final blow, smash title card. What? They power off Ghostface? Like, do we have a Robo Ghostface? RoboCop Ghostface? Is that what's happening here? Is Mark a cyborg? Oh my God. Cyborg Mark. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Chillin' Killin' Dylan is saying, at least you can look forward to Scream 8 being good. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I really hope so. I need Scream 8 to be good at this point. I need a good murder. I feel like the last couple murder mystery horror films have really missed for me, and that makes me sad. I feel like the last couple that we've gotten in the last few years. Trying to think the last time I feel like I was really like blown away by one. Maybe Thanksgiving, if I'm being honest. I think Thanksgiving was the last one I really liked. And that makes me kind of sad because we've had a couple like Hard Eyes. I don't hate Hard Eyes, but the reveal is pretty disappointing. The reveal is just like, dog, what? Characters are great in Hard Eyes though. I can't stress that enough. And the kills. Ooh, baby. We got some good kills in that movie. Can't stress that enough. That was it was a fun watch. Hollywood Guys throwing 5 out there saying, could Scream 8 be a Kirby movie? Please, say it louder for the people in the back at Spyglass. say it real loud so that they hear you. Maybe she is hunting down ghost faces. It would be nice for it to be a Kirby-focused movie and not nostalgia baiting. I agree. Bringing Kirby back, I guess, is arguably nostalgia baiting, but at least we're doing something different with the character, right? Like, it's not nostalgia bait if you actually do something cool with it. That's my rule of thumb. If you're just bringing back characters that are from the past and it's like, look at that character. You remember how great that character was? I'm just like, dog, movie, come on now. Do something with those characters. Stop being lazy. That's how I look at the AI stuff in Scream 7. I'm like, y'all are just being lazy. Y'all are just throwing these characters in there and signing contracts just to get as many faces as you possibly can from the past. All that is you're taking a turd and you're spraying a bunch of sugar coating all over it. And you know what? That first bite's pretty good, but then you get to the turd center and you're like, that's a turd, all right. That's a big old poop in my mouth now. So I personally like this better. You know what they've done with Kirby in Scream 6? Again, it's not the greatest character reinvention of all time, but they did something with that character. There was a cause and effect that happened off screen that led to this character becoming an FBI agent. Based off of that, she turned that trauma from Scream 4 into something in Scream 6. That's awesome. You know, we brought back multiple dead characters here in Scream 7, and what did that actually do for those characters? Nothing. I mean, it does nothing for Stu Macher's legacy, except maybe some negative things. And just kind of brings back these characters to point the finger at them. You know, if you're going to bring these people back, do some flashbacks, do something. I mean, come on now. You're going to have all these people signed up for this movie, and that's all you're going to do with them. It's just a little disappointing, in my opinion. I would rather have FBI Kirby all day versus Emo Dewey, but that's just me. Hollywood Guy, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate that. I hope that's the next movie we get, because that's a good idea. Acres of Movies is saying, hello and thanks, Jake. Is Jill underrated? Yeah. She'll never be perfectly rated until more people accept her as the greatest Ghostface. That's what I say, Acres of Movies. I'll never stop gassing up Jill. Never. Literally never. Twisted Haunts is saying hi. What's up, Twisted Haunts? Welcome in. Appreciate you. Emo Nerd Girl saying, hey, bud, what's up? Hope you're good. I hope you're good, too. I'm vibing out. I'm whacked out on energy drinks. It's a great time. Can't really complain. JJ is saying, how is the Scream 7 and 8 talk get more attention than anything else, even after Scream 7 has come out? You know, it's funny. I ask myself that question all the time. People want to see Scream stuff. You know, I feel like majority of people are familiar with Scream, so that's gonna get the most attention. That's just kind of that's how it is when it comes to a YouTube space like this. I think there's a lot of great horror stuff to talk about right now, frankly, and break down and go back and forth with. But Scream is like the most talkable franchise. You know, that's the other thing. Like, there are times where I'm like, man, I wish, you know, people had a little more of an interest in this upcoming movie, whatever. But then I start talking about Scream more and more and more, and I'm like, there's so many different angles you can take this franchise down. And I get why people want to talk about it all the time, because you can pitch an enormous amount of theories, and there could be some legitimacy there. You know, like there's a bunch of different movies where it's like you can't really talk that openly about them. Scream is one of those few franchises that I feel like you can pitch a million different ideas, and yeah, we can get into, we can do that. We can make that happen. So what I will say is I see people asking about different movies and stuff that I'll cover. I'll cover more movies, but y'all got to show up. You know, I have tried to cover other things on the page, and I people don't show up. It's the Scream stuff they want more than anything. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. I love talking Scream. But at the same time, there is other movies I'd love to talk more about on this page. So a lot of movies outside of the world of Scream and murder mystery slashers that I would love to talk about here on the YouTube channel coming up this year. So I don't know if anyone's got an interest in something else, you know, just let me know and I'll make content about it. But show up to those other videos. That's what I'll say. If I do post about other things like this Dexter series right now, which, you know, again, is getting significantly less views than my Scream stuff, go check that other stuff out, and then I'll do more weird shit. So check out the other videos outside of just the Scream stuff on the page, and we'll do more of that. But as always, you know, the conversation is open to all kinds of things here on the live streams, where we're here to talk horror, baby, and that's a very general term. So it's not just about Scream. It can be about whatever you want. Chillin' Killin' Dylan is saying Tatum is in college and gets stalked by Ghostface. She begs the police and media, Gail, to keep it silent so Sydney doesn't find out. I could get into that. I could kind of get into something like that. Maybe if they can't confirm it's a serial killer, maybe if they can't confirm if it's a Ghostface or not. I feel like Sydney's still getting there, though. If she's finding out that there's a death, you know, she's finding her way to get over there. I feel like, you know, you could, again, I think you could make that $25 million Scream movie that we were talking about earlier and just have, you know, Nev Campbell show up for the end, or same thing with Gail, whatever. I'm still at the, you know, my whole thing is I just want them to start fresh. Give us a new set of characters, new clean slate. Get some up-and-comers in there. We were talking about the cast of School Spirits, which is another like Paramount-owned property. I'm like, that whole cast, just do that whole cast with a Scream movie. Like, all those kids are so good in that movie. I think they're all in like their 20s, but they're playing teenagers. My God, that is a talented cast of kids right there. Adults playing kids, but still. My God, get them all in a Scream movie together. I don't even care. Like, just throw that whole cast at a Scream movie. It's School Spirits, the Scream movie. Make that happen. That would be awesome. Some of the people from Yellow Jackets, too. That's also a Paramount thing. A lot of great people in there that you could throw at that. Like Ella Purnell. I don't know what other... Off the top of my head, I can't think of too many movies she's in, but like I would love to see her in a Scream movie. That'd be great. Sophie Thatcher, always bringing her up. I think she's amazing. Thinking about a lot of actors and actresses that have worked with Paramount, especially too. You know, that's kind of in my space. I just think about a lot of the people in Scream 7, and there are a lot of people from other like Paramount things. Like Isabel May is from that Yellowstone spinoff show. Like is it 1883 or something like that? I haven't seen it. I don't want to start. I don't want to start all the Yellowstone stuff with a spinoff, so that's why I haven't watched it. But but yeah, a lot of Paramount people who've worked with Paramount before. I wonder who else could be in a Scream movie from some of those other things. Jake's got spirit. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Jake's got spirit. How about you? I love that, Critical Overlord. Have you seen School Spirits? Let me know, because it's so good. It's so good. It's like, it's one of those shows that, like, from afar, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. And then you put it on and it's like, this is fucking good, dude. Okay. Shit. Some of the performances in there are awesome. Just get that whole cast, man. Get that whole cast to do a Scream movie. That's what I say. Debatable is saying, Jake, will you be buying Scream 7 on DVD? Yes. Were you happy with the Scream 7 marketing run in the end? First trailer dropped, then we had nothing, but then they went ham after the Super Bowl. I mean, no, I gotta be honest. I understand why they did it. You know what I mean? Like, the marketing campaign in terms of, fiscally, it made sense to do what they did. I mean, I think the Scream 7 marketing campaign, like many things in the past, proved that if you just keep throwing it out there and pushing it in front of people's faces, more people will show up, and that's just kind of that's the truth of it. But at the same time, and I had a lot of people upset with me about this, but it's like the public marketing showed us like everything about this movie, all the big surprises, all the big kills. We saw them in TV spots, teasers, trailers, whatever. And it's not like it got to the point where, there was leaks about the film, but it didn't even matter. No one even cared because the marketing team had pretty much showed us everything about the film already. Every cool thing about Scream 7 was in the marketing in some way, shape, or form, sadly. And I think that was kind of that was my big problem with it. I get why they did it, and it was effective. It makes some money, but it's like, at the same time, there just wasn't as many shocks or surprises because they showed us all that stuff. And it's one of those things where it's like, dude, if you're going to put that out publicly, I'm going to watch it. Like, that's where we're at that's where I'm at as a fan. So I don't know. It was just it was upsetting that they would put that much stuff out from the movie. Just really, it ended up lacking a lot of surprises. And I feel like that's such a big tool in Scream's tool belt. It's one thing if shit leaks, if people are talking about like, oh, this might happen in the film. It's like, okay, cool. I don't know if that's true. I can't validate that, but you see it in an actual piece of marketing for the film, and it's a totally different story. It's like, oh, well, that's going to happen. Cool. I pretty much knew about the, Ghostface getting run over by the car. Some of the big kills of the movie, I feel like I already had figured out. So I was kind of just disappointing. It was a lot of scenes that could have really shocked me, but didn't because they showed it all in the marketing. Brian Phillips is saying, I love how you can look at the Ghostface from Scream 6 and instantly know that it's the one from Part 6. I hope to see another unique take on the Ghostface costume in the future. That's a really good point, Brian. I would love to see more Ghostfaces with unique masks or just unique looks in general. I've seen a lot of like cosplayers do some crazy shit with Ghostface. Different kinds of robes, different kinds of, cracked masks or whatever. I've specifically seen like a white robed ghost face that I think is cool. It's almost like an inverted ghost face. Seen some people do that before. That's sick as fuck. I would love to see. There's one that's kind of based off of the Agamemnon play or whatever in Scream 2 where they have the tan robe. I've seen people do like one based off of that, and I'm like, that would actually kind of be sick. That would be kind of cool to see a ghost face look like that. Will I ever cover Crystal Lake? I absolutely will towards the end of the year. I believe it's coming out this December. Really excited for it. Bring on Crystal Lake. I think it's going to be good. I am going to try to watch it for my reaction series, I think is what I'm going to do. I thought about how I was going to cover that, and I think that might be it. But I'm really, really excited. I think it's going to be fun. Seeing those early pictures from Crystal Lake was really cool. I tried to get a video out on that. I did not get around to having time for that, but at some point we'll be talking about Crystal Lake. I am really excited for the show though, and hopefully Jason's big return on screen. Fingers crossed. Big questions. I want to know. Erica's throwing $2 out there saying, hey, look, Jake has a goal. I did my part. Your turn. We're halfway to the goal right now, too. Thank you guys so much. Erica, thank you for the 2. And also, I want to talk about another fun thing that is happening in the world of Killjoy Jake. Tomorrow night, we are having a watch party for the film Urban Legend to celebrate the life and legacy of Jamie Blanks, who sadly we lost recently. Now, I'm hearing just now that Mr. Davey Deathray, big shout out to him, just did an Urban Legends watch party. And I just want to make it clear, I just heard about this. And we've been planning this since this morning. So, Davey, if you're watching this, I am not copying you. I'm indirectly copying you. Just to clarify. So if you've already seen Urban Legend, watch it again with old Killjoy Jake tomorrow night at 7 p.m. It'll be in the Discord, but we'll be live here if you want to chat and talk about it. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. But watch Urban Legend with us. It's a great movie. And again, even if you've already seen it, it's a great one to rewatch. And if you haven't seen it, dude, it's got a really good reveal in it. Really good reveal. Dude, like a top shelf tier, baby. Top tier, top shelf, all the tops. This movie tops, baby. This movie will top you. I don't like that. I don't like the way I said that. But it's a good movie. Check it out tomorrow, 7 o'clock, watch party. Join the Discord. Erica's throwing the link in the chat. Sweet Revenge was hot garbage. It might have been hot garbage, but it should still be on the internet, damn it. I don't care if it was hot garbage. I still want to go back and watch it sometimes. Hollywood Guy, thank you for the 5. You're saying maybe they can get Sam and Tara and Kirby all in the movie, but make Sam a ghost face because of Billy. I think I'm the only... I'm alone in this boat. I'm completely alone in this little tiny rowboat out in the middle of the sea of Scream, but I kind of want to see Sam become a ghost face. And we've talked a little bit about this before on the page. I think immediately when that news came out that, oh, she might have been a ghost face in the original version of Scream 7, I think people were looking at that as, oh, she's just going to become the killer? Like, that totally sucks. And I'm like, no, that's not how they would handle that. Knowing the Radio Silence guys, too, I feel like had they made Scream 7 their way, it would have been all about Sam, going after other people in this world who probably were about to go Ghostface, but she takes him out first. It would be a whole movie that was essentially the opening scene of Scream 7, building a whole thing off of that. And doesn't that make sense? I mean, pretty much everyone who I've talked to who has seen Scream 6, they're like, my favorite part was the opening scene. I feel like that's a pretty general consensus of the 6th entry. So doing a whole movie that's kind of inspired off of that, I think sounds great. And maybe Sam meets her end because she's become a complex character who is a little bit, maybe diving deeper into her dark side, going after, killing people who are bad guys, though, who are bad people, right? Could be a Dexter situation almost in the world of Scream. But I personally love that idea. I would love to see that movie explored. It sounds weird as fuck. But I don't know. I would be into that. I know a lot of people turn their noses up at that idea. They're like, absolutely no way. I think the thing I especially love about that, though, is Sam would not have the same story as Sidney Prescott. And that was so important to why I liked Sam in the first place, as she was a different character. And we established that from the get-go. I mean, not everything was perfect about Sam's introduction, but the one thing I think they did very well was making her a final girl character that still rocked, but was different from Sidney Prescott. Wasn't just a Sidney Prescott surrogate or replacement, so a different character all on her own. And that's what I would have liked about the story going in a totally different direction. Because that's a storyline you could never do with Sydney. You could never turn Sydney into a killer. Absolutely not. It is not in her DNA. But it is literally in Sam's DNA, based on who she is and where she came from. She was once a little sperm inside of Billy's nutsack. So it makes sense, right? There you go. I probably just traumatized some people watching this right now. I'm so sorry. But Hollywood Guy, thank you for the 5. I love that idea personally. What can I say? Gaz is hanging out with us. What's up? What's up? How are we? How are we tonight? Hey man, did you play Resident Evil Requiem? I did, and guys, I feel so bad. Apologies for what I'm about to say. I finished it without y'all. We've been playing it live at the end of these streams for the last couple of weeks, and I had a kind of a rough weekend this past weekend, and I was just like, a Sunday, I said, throwing cares to the side, I'm playing Resident Evil Requiem. I just want to play this. And I ended up sitting there for 6 hours, and I finished the game. It was bad. Holy shit, though, what a video game. I mean, that is one of my favorite that's one of my favorite Resident Evil games, I think, ever. And I'm saying that for multiple reasons, but the general review of it is I feel like they condensed everything that's great about the entire Resident Evil franchise into one game, and that was Resident Evil 9. There's, nostalgic elements to it, like going back to Raccoon City, but it's done in a way that I feel like answers a lot of cool questions. We're going back to Raccoon City, and, the thought process there has always been, well, it got nuked. It got, missile striked all over the city. I thought it was over. You know, I thought it was just like, oh, nothing else is going on in Raccoon City. And then you go back there and these like dirt zombies, they're coming out of the ground and they got like sand. It's crazy. I mean, it's like, I never even thought about that. I never even thought of the possibility that there could still be zombies in Raccoon City that survived the blast. And a bunch of other different creepy creatures, man. Whew. Wow. That was cool as fuck. So between that and the, you know, the shifting gameplay from Grace Ashcroft to Leon Kennedy, I loved it. It was a great mix. It was very well balanced, brutal as hell. Resident Evil 9, it might be the best one. I'm dead serious. I would go so far as to say that if you've never played Resident Evil, one of the best ones to start with is the latest one, Requiem. It captures everything that's great about all the other games, in my opinion. So if you haven't played Resident Evil before, Requiem is surprisingly a good place to start, even though it is a later chapter in terms of story. Because there's some things with the story that you might not get if you haven't seen if you haven't played some of the other ones, I'll say. Especially part 4. I feel like a lot of things from 4 coming back and being very much so apparent here. But anyways, loved Resident Evil Requiem. Literally a 10 out of 10 game. Holy shit. Wow. Paul, Mr. Mastermind Killer, thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate the support. You're saying my first stream in weeks. Thanks for being back. Been busy. I know what you're busy with, Paul. So good luck with all that. Just got back from Horror Hound, met Adrian Barbeau, Dee Wallace, and Jessica Roth. No fucking way. Oh. I have some DL on Jess. Oh shit, yeah? Let us know if you can. Can you spill that tea? I don't know. Let us know though. Are you just keeping it on the down low? I don't know. But anyways, I've had the pleasure of meeting Adrian Barbeau before, and she's a very kind, very, very kind lady. Dee Wallace and Jessica Roth, those are people I still need to meet, though, and that I have such an utmost respect for. Man, that's awesome. That's really great. I'm jealous. I got to meet a lot of really cool people in the last couple of years, but Dee Wallace and Jessica Roth, they're great, dude. That's fucking, that's E.T.'s mom. It's the mom from Cujo. It's the mom from she's the mom in a lot of things. And Jessica Roth is of course Tree from Happy Death Day. Whew. Killer movie, man. So you got to meet some cool people. Thank you for the 5. I hope you enjoyed Horror Hound. I'm gonna get to Horror Hound again one of these years. I'm so sad. A lot of my friends were there. Like, I'm just watching all these videos just on it's that Squidward meme, if you know what I'm talking about, where I'm looking at all these videos of my friends having fun at Horror Hound, and I'm just sitting here just all sad. Like, damn, could have met up with all these people, but we are working on saving up for a wedding. It's not exactly prime time to make it down to one of those things, but one of these years I'm going back. Maybe next spring, maybe, potentially, we'll see. But I hope you had fun, and hopefully I can be there next year. DJ is saying, I'm rewatching the Sleepaway Camp movies for the fuck of it. So bad. Oh, those are fun, though. So bad, but so good. Oh, I love those ridiculous movies. Especially the first one. I know some people love the sequels, but the first one is just, I don't know, it's got a certain kind of humor to it. It's great. It's a lot of fun. Brian Phillips is saying, Scream at this point seems a little scared to evolve. Meanwhile, Terrifier is about to go full-on angels versus demons. Yeah, and you gotta love that. You gotta love and respect that about Terrifier. We are taking some big swings with this next entry based on the little things we already know. We know it's gonna be something totally different than what we've already gotten. And I think that's great. I think that's amazing. So I'm so happy that Terrifier 4 is going in some weird new directions. I love Terrifier, I do, but I'm actually kind of happy that they're evolving the story, doing something a little more grandiose. Because I feel like the criticism right now with Terrifier is there's no story, it's just kills. And it's like, what? Honestly, the thing that keeps me coming back, 50% of it is the story. The other 50% is the brutal kills that are a lot of fun to watch. Art the Clown, he's having such a fun time running around ripping people to shreds. It's hilarious. But the other 50% is all the mythos, and all the everything that's being super cryptic in the background. With what the hell is Art the Clown? Who are what's going on with this sword? Why is Sienna immortal? What's going on here? There's a lot of questions that need answers. And I'm so excited for Terrifier 4 to not only give us some answers, but do something larger in scale in terms of story. We're making this final entry like an epic. I think that's great. So much respect to Damien Leone. I wish that the Scream franchise would, try its hand at something along those lines that makes sense for that franchise. Maybe not Angels and Demons. That doesn't really make sense for Scream, but I would love for Scream to, get weird. Get a little weird. It's okay. You can get a little weird. You can let it all hang out sometimes. Just opposed to repeating the same thing over and over again. I would love to see them let their hair down in the Scream franchise a bit. Not be so uptight and strict, following a format kind of thing. Terrifier feels like it's going there. It's just going to places. And I love that. Big Briskio is saying a Scream What If anthology series would be dope. Damn, Big Briscoe, you're just fucking... You're just ruining all my plans. Well, let's just talk about this. I'm working on a Scream What If series right now, which is really funny. I'm working on a series where it's kind of like, what if they had gone this way instead of that way in previous Scream sequels? And that's going to be kind of a big concurrent Scream series that's going to happen on the page very soon. I'm working on the first video is going to revolve around Gale Weathers. That's all I'm going to say. But it's crazy that you said that. Like, I literally have a parody of the What If logo from Marvel. we must be on the same wavelength with this. I'm going to pull it up now because you said that. Like, I'm just like, you know what? Cat's out of the bag at this point. You made me read that on stream. Hang on now. I want to show y'all the logo. I don't know if the sound's going to come through or not, but we'll see. We'll figure this out. It's totally on the fly. I was not expecting to do this, but I'm just like, well, shit. We got to do this now. Is this? Yeah. I didn't name this project. That's fun. I love when I don't name projects. Why would I ever need to do that? Oh, okay. Hang on. Here we go. 2 seconds, everybody. 2 seconds. Is this going to be it? Is this going to do it for me? Here's my little editing screen. There we go. Can you, hopefully you can hear. This is the intro for the series, though. That's what I got. So I'm just realizing there was no audio. I'm just realizing there was no audio. But if you could have heard that, you would have heard Creed's What If. There was a little what if to start that off, and then some sound effects. But yeah, we're doing that. We're making that happen. So I'm really excited. If you have any thoughts about what if ideas for Scream, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. So I'm just going to throw that out there. There we go. Anyways, let's scare Tiffany to death. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. You're saying, started watching 1000 Women in Horror. So good. I've heard about this. This is a documentary detailing a bunch of different, women who have played a very big part in building horror into what it is now. I have not watched it myself, but I've heard very good things about it. I've heard a few people kind of writing articles about it. 1000 Women in Horror. Where is this on Shudder? Yeah, it's on Shudder. That's where I've seen it. I'm like, I've definitely seen this somewhere. No, that is awesome. Yeah, another reason I was really excited to watch this is because Roxanne Benjamin and Akela Cooper are part of it, and I'm a very big fan of both of them. So this came out in like August of last year. Why do I not remember that? That's crazy. I'm just hearing about it now. Maybe that's a lie. Maybe it released earlier than. Maybe it released later than that. I don't know. But I got to give that a watch. There's a ton of documentaries that I just have not sat down and watched. That is absolutely one on the list that I'm curious about. So thank you for reminding me about that. Thank you for bringing it up. It's probably a really good watch to what I know. So Tiffany, thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate that. Enjoy. Brisk is saying, my bad. You ever need an extra mind for anything, hit me up. I got you, dog. Yeah, I got a few different weird ideas of like, a lot of the ideas revolving around this series for me at least is like, well, what if this character was the killer? Is kind of some of the general ideas that I want to pitch. And I think I had some fun ideas of reworking scenes from previous movies, and it's like, well, if this person was the killer, the context here totally changes, and it's like, it's kind of makes you think. It's one of those series that I think just will really warp the noodle, as they say. I'm the only one who says that, but If you guys have any ideas, though, I'm down to explore those in some future videos. But I have one revolving around Gale that I'm really excited for. Fort Misery Gaming is saying, what if Marine never actually died and was the killer in Scream 3 with Roman? That's insane. that's it's shit like that I want to explore, though, for this series. Like 100%. It's like, well, what if, this kind of changed and was this or whatever, like what if it was the other way around? Energy like that. If the different characters were ghost faces, if some of the ghost faces were not ghost face, if they were survivors, if they were the main characters, so to say, like how could you make a really toxic character and make them good? Like that's also something I'm thinking about exploring too, if I have a good idea for it. So, I don't know. Lots of thoughts, a lot of things going into that series that I'm excited for. I hope you guys enjoy. We'll also be pitching some Scream 8 theories too. I got some more ideas for the future of the franchise that I want to explore sometime. But I kind of look at this as like we're pitching theories about movies that we're already familiar with, and I think that's kind of fun. It's kind of what I'm looking at this series as. So I hope you guys enjoy. I have a really good one coming hopefully soon. What if Kirby is a ghost face? That's actually one I have written down, Erica. I'm not even kidding. Because something I wanted to explore with that episode was there's different versions of Kirby, right? Like Scream 4 Kirby is different than Scream 6 Kirby. So it's like you could kind of bounce. It's like, what would her motive be from Scream 4? What would her motive be from Scream 6? I'm also looking at a lot of the red herrings across all the different movies. And I kind of want to pitch like, well, what if those red herrings actually were the killer and not red herrings? Kirby is kind of that in Scream 6 a little bit. So that's definitely something I've been thinking about. What would her motive be? And I think that might be interesting. What if Dermot Mulroney's character was telling the truth about something being up with her? Even though he was clearly lying. Even though he was clearly lying because he was talking to himself in an earlier scene. What would that look like? I don't know. What if Noah from the Scream TV show crossed over to the movies? That was something I wrote down, something about the TV show. It's like what characters could have crossed over? Noah is definitely one that came to mind. That's interesting. I do have a cult episode that I want to do at some point too. I have a kind of a different take on the cult thing. If Roman never stalked Marine, would she still be alive? See, y'all are throwing out a lot of crazy ideas, so I'm guessing y'all are gonna dig this series. That's what I'm guessing. that's what I'm hoping, at least. What lies beneath is saying Sam and Kirby. I almost read that as Sam and Colby. Sam and Kirby as ghost faces. That could be fun. I talk a little. That's definitely something I want to explore. What if Sam had become Ghostface? What would that look like? That definitely a video I want to do in the future. Bunch of crazy ideas. I have a Randy video that I really want to do too. What if Randy survived Scream 2? That's something I really want to make happen. Destiny McLean is saying, hey, I'm back. Been so busy, but I'm back. I'm glad you're back. Just don't say you'll be back, because then you won't be back. Right? Destiny, thank you for being with us. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Destiny, I'm doing a new series on the page. I'm going to talk about Scream what ifs. What if the different things actually happened in a different way than they currently exist in the Scream franchise? Let me know if you have any thoughts in those regards. Is there any kind of weird Scream theory that you wish could have happened but maybe can't now? Something with like a character that's previously been dead. Maybe a different character being the ghost face in one of the previous sequels. Let me know your thoughts. Thoughts down below. What if Mindy became a ghost face because she couldn't handle being wrong for the 12th time? So there's a line in Scream 6 that has perplexed me for a pretty long time. And I'm really like just wondering what the hell is going on with that. I'm really wondering like why was this written in there? In Scream 6, when the final ghost face is about to be revealed, it's Sam wondering who it is. And she says, Mindy? And it's like, how in the fuck would it be Mindy? What are you talking about? I thought there was a spider on my ceiling. But that's always perplexed me. It's like why did Sam think Mindy was Ghostface? Like, what? Never did I get that vibe from Mindy throughout any of Scream 6. So I'm like kind of want to explore that a little bit. It's like, is there a reason she could have become our killer in one of these different movies? I don't know. So it's something that is something I want to explore with the twins, especially. What would their motives be? What if Dewey died in the original? Oh, I'd just be so sad. I'd just be so sad by that. Oh man, Erica is saying I'm death proof because I always come back when I say BRB. That's impressive. Not everyone does that. You know, I've seen a few horror movies where they don't. Devin Morgan is saying, what if Danny was secretly a ghost face but got away? He was definitely sus AF. Danny is a character that I want to talk about being our killer in Scream 6, opposed to just being kind of a nothing boyfriend character. I would love to explore that a bunch. I actually think that might have been better than what we got in Scream 6. I just think, the doubling down on the boyfriends, that might be something that some people are really turned off by, but it kind of intrigues me a little bit. It's like, how could we have done that differently, though? You know, how it wouldn't be the same thing as Richie. Could we have found like a different angle to take that down? I don't know. It's interesting, though. I think it's interesting for sure. Big Brisk Yo is saying when Kirby came shooting at Ghostface, and then Sam says, I know it's you, Kirby. Yeah, again, another thing where it's just like, man, I don't know if Kirby could have been Ghostface there. But I guess there's a few weird things that she says, like some lines that are kind of bizarre. I don't know. What if Spyglass sold the rights to Scream to James Wan? You want a Blumhouse Scream movie? I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I'm trying to think what studio I think would do a good job with Scream. What would be a good studio? Who should have the keys to that franchise? Maybe Warner Bros. You know, if they weren't being acquired by Paramount, I would say just Warner Bros. from last year would be great. Warner Bros. Has made a lot of really fun movies in all different directions in terms of horror. I mean, last year was unbelievable for them. Between Sinners, Weapons, Final Destination, Bloodlines, they were all over the place, man. Conjuring. I mean, they made all kinds of stuff in all different arenas. Rob Zombie directing Scream. Another thing I was thinking about is like, what if different directors tackled one of these films? What would it look like? That's definitely something I thought about. What would a Robert Rodriguez Scream movie look like? You know, that was another one I remember kind of reading about, so that's interesting to me. It's kind of fun talking about Scream 8 right now while nothing is confirmed. You know, because it's kind of that time where we can pitch like any sort of theory and it would work. It would rock. Because it's just like, well, you know, nothing's really confirmed about the film yet. We know it's coming, we know it's happening, but it's like, what's it going to be about? What's going to happen there? So I think it's fun. This is like my favorite time to talk about a new film before we get anything confirmed, because like any theory is on the table right now. Whatever you think could happen in Scream 8, it's a possibility. And that's a lot of fun to me. Brian Phillips is saying, imagine a Tarantino Scream film. I believe he was in talks as director of the OG Scream. I believe Tarantino and Wes Craven even had a beef in the 90s. They are so different in terms of their directing style. I don't even know. Scream wouldn't even be remotely the same animal. I don't think it would be a franchise if Tarantino did it either. I strongly doubt it would have been some sort of big franchise. It probably would have been a little more cutthroat, a little more R-rated, you know, more R-rated than it already is, if you know what I mean, like less directed towards a younger audience. I don't know if Scream would have worked with Tarantino backing it. You know, I hate some of the things that he says, but I do love a lot of his films. So I like his vibe. I don't know if it blends well with Scream, though. Jake, what are your thoughts on Guy Busick? Fate seems to really hate him. Do you feel the franchise is doomed if Guy continues on? Or do you think they reboot the story, he can still do something? I feel like the only person... I really feel like the only person who isn't blaming Guy Busick for Scream 7, I don't know. To me, Screams 5 and 6 to Scream 7 are night and day different movies. And the only thing that changed is someone else coming on to write it. I love Kevin Williamson, but I feel like he's at his best when he's just working alone from the ground up. My favorite stuff from him is when he's just doing his own thing. Screams 1, 2, and 4. My 3 favorite things from Mr. Kevin Williamson that I've seen, at least. And I just feel like, you know, that was unedited mostly of his vision outside of some studio interference, at least for the sequels there. And that's like his best work, man. When Kevin is working by himself, Kevin is such a unique flavor of writing that I feel like when he tries to work with anybody else, something gets lost in translation. And to what we know about Scream 7 as it stands is that, it was a script from Guy Busick that Kevin tried to rewrite. And to me, I think that's why it doesn't work. I don't think it's honestly anyone's fault, so to say. I just feel like they should have had one writer write that thing from the ground up, and whatever that product would have been better than the Scream 7 we got, in my humble opinion. Had it been a 100% Guy Busick script, I think it would have been cool. Had it been a 100% Kevin Williamson script, I think it also would have been cool. But I feel like the combination, the rewrites, it led to a kind of a disastrous product. So for me at least, I think whatever comes next, whoever does it, doesn't matter who, just let it be them. No rewrites. Let them do their thing. Stop with the studio interference, and just make that thing happen. That's what I'll say. So whatever it ends up being, I do not blame Guy Busick for this film. I don't remember Guy Busick putting his name all over this film and promoting it because it's his directorial debut or anything like that. So it's not his movie. Frankly, it's not his movie. Sure, it was started as his script, but not his movie, man. That's just my take on it, though. I know some people, praise the ground that Kevin Williamson walks on, and that's great. He wrote one of the best horror films of all time. Of course, respect is due where respect is due. But I feel like that film didn't work because there was shockingly too many hands in the pot. And some of those hands were, obviously the studio, I think. Peyton Ruark, thank you for the 10. Peyton, you're saying, I just got to read the email, and oh my God, thank you so much. I replied back to you. I will not stop saying it. Thank you for just reading, and pacing complaints will be fixed. Dude, it was little things. I just want you to know that. It was little tiny things. I again, honest in my praise, and I hope soft and chill in my little criticisms there. Dude, it's funny. You got to have fresh eyes look at your scripts. You know what I mean? Like no one's going to write something that's perfect out the gate. I mean, even like, it's so funny to me when you hear someone like James Cameron, James fucking Cameron, and he'll come out the gate and he's like, yeah, I just sent the studio the script for Avatar 4 and they had no notes for me. And it's like, who the fuck is giving notes to James Cameron? Are you kidding me? I would literally, I would get crucified before wanting to give a note to him. I'd be terrified to do something like that. But the truth is, nothing can get better unless you hear other people out, and these are just suggestions too. Don't take my word for, don't take that as, oh, that's what I got to do or nothing. But just suggestions, that's all. I really did love a lot of what I read, though, Peyton, and I'm really happy that you're writing. I'm really happy that you're creating. I hope you're not intimidated by that email. I just want you to know that. I thought it was a really good script. You got a really good idea there. Thank you for the 10. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate you a bunches. Thank you for making me feel better about the latest Strangers films. Because wow, wow, that was crazy. Big Brisk. Yo is saying, we just need a Ghostface to live to see a sequel. That's the only way to really bring back Ghostface to an actual level horror. Not just do Idiot in a Mask with a horrible motive again. I think I kind of agree with you in a sense. I do kind of like, Idiot in a Mask approach with Scream in a way. I think there is something fun with watching people fumble through being a Ghostface, but I think especially with the last two films being characters who were like borderline incompetent, yet doing these outrageous and over-the-top things that ghost faces have kind of never really done before. It really makes you question what the hell's going on here. So I guess I do kind of want like a really competent, legit, maybe even tactical ghost face moving into the next one, and seeing what that story is all about. So I don't know. I think I see you on that. Something that's a little more clear at the very least. I mean, in terms of motive, Jessica had 3 motives and none of them made sense. None of them worked together. It was like, wow, that's crazy. There's something about the film that came before, that just didn't really work with the motives, I should say, that we got from those characters. What about a David Fincher Scream film? David Fincher is another guy who I just feel like is really dark and moody and very cynical, maybe even borderline edgelord. but I don't know if that would work with Scream. You know, it's one of those things. I love David Fincher, but I also feel like David Fincher and Scream, two different flavors. Wes Craven was the perfect director for Scream because it's like, here's this guy that just loves a fun, cheesy, campy horror flick, and he can make them well. And he's approaching a film that is kind of doing a satire on all of that. It was the perfect guy to do it. I feel like John Carpenter, you know, a lot of people have said, like, if not Wes Craven, who should have directed Scream? And John Carpenter gets brought up a lot. And I'm like, John Carpenter is a little more like rugged and dry and blue collar, and I think the reason that Scream works so well is it's like an antithesis in a way to Halloween while also paying its respects to that film. Scream couldn't exist without Halloween, but at the same time it's a very different like influx of everything going on in Halloween. Characters are rewarded for totally different things in Halloween than versus what is going on in Scream, you know? It's two different ideologies kind of at play in both of those films. And I feel like John Carpenter would have just made like another Halloween had he just done Scream. You know what I mean? And the whole point of Scream, I think, is to be like sort of a critique of Halloween or a lot of the movies that followed thereafter that were kind of just copying, doing the same thing. So what I don't really, the only person that you get that movie from is, or something that would have been like successful in the same way, it's Wes Craven, man. He's the only one and only to do that original. Perfect time, perfect place, perfect people. It was just one of those lightning in a bottle moments, I feel. Would I like to see David Fincher do a Scream film now, though? Yes, because that's insane, and I love that idea. But in 1996, I just feel like who else could have done it? Who else could have possibly done it at the time? Jess is hanging out with us. What's up? What's up? Thank you for being here, Jess. I appreciate you. We're gonna play some games here very soon. I'm really excited. Gonna do some. I forgot the name of it. The gnome game. Burglin gnomes. I'm like, it's we're robbing gnomes, we're stealing gnomes, burglin. How could I forget burglin? Love that. Here we go. Guys, Paul is spilling the tea about Jessica Roth. DL on Jessica Roth. 1, Uber genuinely kind. 2, preggers with a boy. And 3, she said Landon has the script for Happy Death Day 3 ready to go, but we just need everyone to email Universal and Blumhouse for financing. I would love that to happen so bad. And it seems like Blumhouse is really diving into their, a lot of their IP and bringing some stuff back right now. That seems to be the trend with them. And I don't necessarily mind that. Some studios, it's almost a little annoying. With Blumhouse, I guess I'm just nostalgic for a lot of these things. When I was growing up and getting into horror, like getting into my teens, that's when Blumhouse was really like coming to fruition in terms of becoming popular and whatnot. And a lot of those, I've talked about this before on the page, but Blumhouse used to be like, oh, there's a new Blumhouse movie, guys. We're going to the theater. We got to see that. Blumhouse movies were not to be missed when I was in my teenage years. Now, it's kind of been a different story. But I'm telling you, they're about to turn the franchise around. The Blumhouse Renaissance is coming. And y'all can laugh in my face. Y'all can make the jokes. But I'm telling you, the next 2 years, man, they have a really good slate. Like a really good couple of slates. This year, they're going to fucking rock it out with a few movies, dude. I don't care if The Mummy is going to be 2 hours and 17 minutes or whatever. I still think I'm going to like it. Really excited for that. Cannot wait for Obsession from Curry Barker. That is actually going to be such a fucking banger. Bring it the heck on. Other Mommy and Insidious 6, I'm both really excited for those. They sound crazy, and Rob Savage really needs a comeback movie after his last two. So I think this is about to be that for him, that Other Mommy movie in October. And then, of course, we have Paranormal Activity coming out next year from Ian Tuason, who did Undertone, which, again, another movie I feel like I'm the only person who actually liked. Great. I think he's going to do so well by Paranormal Activity. And then The Exorcist, which we just got some photos from, man. The Blumhouse is gonna rock it out. Make your jokes. Call Blumhouse trash. I see y'all joking, but I'm telling you, the next 2 years for Blumhouse, it's gonna be really good. I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I'd be betting that Blumhouse is about to have some hits, some very well-reviewed movies in the next 2 years. Tell you what, hopefully Happy Death Day 3 can be a part of that, though, because Jessica Roth, freaking fantastic. Love her so much. Would love to see her in more things. That would be great. That would be awesome. Yo, Teddy's also hanging out with us. What's up, Teddy? Again, we're gonna be playing some games here very shortly. We're gonna be little gnomes stealing things. What lies beneath is laughing. Yeah, okay, I understand calling Blumhouse trash in the last couple of years, but what lies beneath? Do you like the early Blumhouse movies? And if not, that's totally fine. I respect the take. But like Insidious, Paranormal Activity, Sinister, like those are some movies that kind of got me into horror, if I'm being honest. You know, I don't, if without those movies, I don't know if I would have gone back to some of the classics. I probably would have eventually, but man, those movies got me into some of this weird shit. I gotta be honest. YB Coraline is saying, I think after Scream 7, if Sam and Tara were still in it, Radio Silence would hand it off to a smaller director. I think Kevin should definitely do that. I totally agree. I think I think Kevin should hand it to like an up and comer, and that's like you said, like someone who is kind of hungry, wants to cut their teeth, you know. And I feel like that is what Scream needs more than anything right now. We've seen that happen for a few franchises and with great success, by the way. Evil Dead is probably my favorite example of that. Multiple up-and-comers have tackled Evil Dead projects. I hope I'm not eating these words in a couple of months when Evil Dead Burn comes out, but man, I love the last two Evil Dead flicks. Evil Dead 2013 is probably my favorite horror film of all time from Fede Alvarez. And then also Evil Dead Rise, I thought fucking rocked. I thought it was really solid. It was a really good movie. Lee Cronin, I'm really excited to see what he does next. I cannot wait for Evil... Oh no, that's not good. Okay, I'm still live. I got scared for a second. I just got a big notification on my screen and it's like, OBS has crashed. And I'm like, are you... Yeah? Yeah, okay, here we go. But no, we're chilling. But anyways, Evil Dead, very excited for that. I want the same thing to happen to Scream, man. I think Scream needs to get a bunch of up-and-comers to just do their own little, like, kind of one-shot movies. Here's like a little story about Ghostface attacking a group of people. That's going to result in a better movie, I'm telling you. I think that's definitely going to be a stronger film. What Lies Beneath is saying, yeah, I do, Jake, some, not all. That's totally fair, dude. Blumhouse, even though, like I was saying earlier, they were kind of like a we can't miss that kind of studio. They've always been hit or miss. I mean, at least for me, they've always been hit or miss. Truth or Dare, I remember, was like the first one I saw from them where I was like, ooh, that was not very good. I wasn't really crazy about that one. Trying to think what else that I really didn't like from Blumhouse. Like before Killjoy Jake. I'm trying to think what else I saw from them. Fantasy Island. Oh, man. That was a stinker. Was not really crazy about that one. But there was a few that I remember before I was doing all this crazy stuff. Trying to think what else. Like, again, from the last like 5 years, you guys pretty much know my thoughts, but there's been a few here and there that I was just like, that was not great. I've never been crazy about the Purge movies, honestly. I wish I liked them more in terms of concept. I think they're really interesting, but I don't know. Never really tickled my parts, you know? Could Christopher Landon ever return to direct, asks Sloppenheimer. God, I hope so. Begging on my knees to make that happen. That would be amazing. Christopher Landon would make such a great Scream movie. I don't think it's going to happen, though, if I'm being honest. I think they're going to beg him. I think they're going to beg for him to make another one because I would really like to see that happen, but I just sadly don't think it is. Sadly, I don't know if it's going to go through or not. Which makes me sad, man, because I think Christopher Landon, again, I can't stress it enough, would just make such a good Scream movie. All of his stuff is influenced by Scream in some way, shape, or form. He would kill it with that. Sinister, Cloverfield Lane are two of my favorite movies. Flawless motion pictures. I can't disagree with that, dude. I love Sinister, man. Sinister rocks so hard. Such a fun movie. So brutal, has some great jump scares, but also a really good story, I think, at its core. Like, I think it tells a really interesting, dark little tragedy. Christopher Landon Scream movie in snowy cabins. Oh, that would be awesome. What Lies Beneath. I love that idea. I want a snowy Scream movie so bad. Like, I know that would be, like, shooting in the snow is famously very tough. It's very difficult to do. but I just feel like you could make like a cabin set snowy Scream slasher. And I don't think that would be like too crazy, right? Like go film it up in like Alaska or something, you know, like where it's cold. And I don't know. I just think that would be great. Do it kind of like the Thing style where it's like on sound stages most of the time, but like a few things are outdoors, right? That would be awesome. I would be so into something like that. A good setting, whatever we do next for Scream, give us a good setting. Peyton is saying, by the way, Jake, I was nowhere near intimidated. I was honestly thankful from that email. I recently wrote a scene similar to the Ghostface bodega attack, but with the classic Strangers vibe, I was proud writing that. No, that's awesome. That's great. I think it's always tough to hear notes on things you've written. You know, I've received some notes that have been heartbreaking before, and I know the feeling. So I always try to word things in the nicest way I possibly can when it comes to that stuff. Because, dude, I've sent scripts to people and they have like ripped them apart before, and I'm just like, oh man, I didn't think it was that bad. That's brutal. So I want you to know that you really got something. You got something really cooking here, and just keep going over it, man. Just keep going over it. Keep making things happen. The advice I gave you in the email that I think is the most important part of that whole thing is, you know, when you're writing something and if you surprise yourself and you're like, oh shit, that's really good. And like, it has to come out, you know, whatever you're writing, you're onto something. Like that is striking gold, that feeling. Because if you're feeling that way, other people are going to feel that way about your script too. Strawberry M is saying, will you ever make a channel? Will you do more than just scary movies? What about superhero movies? I would talk about superhero movies. I think they're pretty interesting to talk about in my opinion. But I can't, I feel like I'm very locked into one thing here. And I've tried to do other things at the same time, but something always gets sacrificed. If I'm, I don't know, it's kind of tough. It's not easy to run more than one channel, but I would do more if I could. But I need more. I need to be more than one man for that. So maybe at one point I can get to the point where I have, you know, some editors or something, and we're making a bunch of different channels. But I would need help in order to do more than just this. So I have been talking with somebody about doing a podcast for literal years now. I want to make that happen. I've been wanting to get the podcast off the ground, and I need another person to do it. I can't edit a podcast on top of everything else I got going on. So I could dedicate an hour of my day to recording a podcast in the middle of the week, though. Just have someone else edit it. But that's something I could see doing. That's something I really want to make happen. Just a movie centric podcast, not even horror movie related, so to say. Just kind of like reviewing whatever the biggest thing is at this past weekend kind of energy, and having it come out on Monday. That's something I really want to. That's something I really want to do at some point. Some sort of movie podcast. Wonder when they'll announce Scream 8. Wonder when they'll announce Scream 8. Not announced. Why did I say it that way? Zaza420, I agree. I don't know when they're going to announce it. And I'm kind of shocked they haven't yet. Like, I mean, the movie Scream 7 is about to cross 200 million at the box office, if it hasn't already. Let's actually kind of look this up. I'm curious what the box office is at for Scream 7. Can I type? Apparently no. Apparently that is not possible. Worldwide total for Scream 7 right now is at 193 million. Holy fucking shit, that's crazy. Yeah, it'll likely pass 7 million. I think how much longer is it going to be in theaters for? It's going to be in theaters for at least another weekend, right? It'll make 200. That's insane. That's so much money. That's so much money for that film. Wow. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it. What lies beneath is saying, did they give you feedback to make it better, not just tearing it down? Most people have. Most people have given me notes like that. Some not so much, but that's a different story. That's diving into some different things. But I think some people will read your script, and if they like what they've read, they will just hone in on everything they don't like about it. Sometimes I feel like I've gotten that from some people, and I'm just like, that didn't help me at all. That just made me feel like shit. I feel like when you're giving notes, it is important to be truthful. Like you don't want to just be like, oh, this is great, but at the same time, if you're just shitting on the script the whole time, that's not helpful either. You know, I don't think that really I don't think that really helps towards being constructive. Brian is saying The Exorcist, like the Resident Evil films, is in desperate need of a new good entry, and I hope Flanagan and Krager can both pull it off. Brian, I totally agree. Both of these franchises, I think, have had pretty middling films in the last couple decades. You know what I mean? I personally like the Resident Evil films. I understand they're not great, but I grew up with them, so that I'm very nostalgic for them, and I kind of just love them. I think they're just fun. So I like them. I like all the movies. I understand why people don't like the Resident Evil films. They're kind of nothing like the games, except for the last one, sort of. But I really think Zach Krager is going to deliver with whatever he's got cooking. He always does. I mean, my God, 2 movies from him have just been so good. This is going to be a blast, I think. And in terms of The Exorcist, man, I have no worries. Mike Flanagan would not put his name on something if it wasn't gold. That's what I've learned about him. Everything he makes is at the very least very watchable. At the very least. So he's awesome, man. House of the Dragon. I have not watched that. I have not watched any of the Game of Thrones spin-off stuff. I've seen the whole main series. I have not actually watched any of the spin-offs. And I've heard good things, though. I've heard they're actually pretty good. So, just skipping over my without a paddle comment. I see how it is. I repeat, Jacob's a loser. Damn, Jess. Brutal. I know that's your favorite movie of all time, Without a Paddle, with Matthew Lillard. You know, the one thing that he's known for. I still haven't finished. I'm going to be honest. I still haven't finished it. I've tried starting it a few times. I'm going to get through it eventually, though. We're going to make it happen. YB is saying, when do you think the Chucky movie is coming out, and what do you think it'll be about? They got to have trouble funding it or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like Don Mancini was really ready to turn that around based on what he was saying about it. Now it kind of seems like that project's flown to the wayside. So I have no idea. We haven't heard any updates about it. And What Lies Beneath is saying the Chucky show was ass. I worry that because of the response to seasons 2 and 3 of Chucky, that maybe we don't get any more Chucky, anytime soon. Again, when sometimes, and again, if you like the Chucky show, rock on. But sometimes when you shit the bed so bad with the reviews like that, so you don't come back too soon after. That tends to happen sometimes. Even with really popular franchise IPs like this, where like the fans will eat up whatever you put out, no matter what. So I'm wondering what the fate of Chucky is moving forward. I would love more. I would love more of that if we can make it happen. More of like maybe another movie. I think Chucky is better in small doses, but I really want another Chucky movie. The show was a lot. The show was like, wow, that was a lot. I don't know. I don't know about all that, but I'm really excited to get another movie, hopefully. Keeping my fingers crossed. I actually really like the 2 movies we got before the show. That's like, in terms of new Chucky stuff, that's been my favorite thing. I really liked Curse and Cult. I thought that they were really fun. They captured the spirit of the other Chucky movies that I really like so much. I don't know. I thought those were fun watches. The season 1 was okay. Season 1 was solid. It was all right. But season 2 and 3, man, I don't know. It was crazy. It was crazy stuff. McDucky is saying, hi, everyone. I'm finally here. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. What's up? Thanks for being a channel member, too. Thanks for talking horror. You would love another Underworld film, Brian. We're speaking the same language tonight. I was just talking about how much I love Kate Beckinsale in the Underworld movies to my fiance, and she's like, "Why are you talking about Kate Beckinsale so much? Shut the fuck up." I love those movies though. They're a huge part of my childhood. It's weird. Underworld and Resident Evil. I watched so much of that when I was a kid. I was like, "Oh, these movies fucking rock." Oh, great stuff. But yeah, love those movies. Great stuff. Great stuff there, guys. Without a doubt, give it to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move into some games. Burglin' Gnomes. Jess and Teddy, if you're listening, we're going to hop on over to the gnomes. I'm going to tell Madison, we're going to play as some gnomes and we're going to rob a house. So stick around for all that. It's going to be fun. I'm going to take a very, very, very short break to tinkle, and then we'll be right back. But not before these messages from Arthur Claus.
Corey? I wonder what I got. Corey!
And we're back. See, that wasn't too bad, was it? Welcome back, everybody. What's up? What's up? Let's get Nomium up on the screen here. There we go. We got some friends hanging out with us. And we're gnomes. What's up, everybody?
Hello. Who's this?
That should be the Tedifer one.
Okay. Where is the tatted one?
The tatted one is still starting up her computer, which is...
You know, that doesn't surprise me.
I literally said, like, right before the stream, I'm like, hey, get your computer ready, when we game, so that if there's anything wrong, you can take care of it. And I just went into the bedroom, and she's like, oh, should I check my computer now? And I'm like, yeah, that would be a good idea.
Might be helpful. You should check your DMs from Erica.
Oh, I did.
And you'll understand the Jacob's a loser comment.
Oh, I saw. I saw the Jacob's a loser comment.
I don't even remember doing that.
That came from the heart, Jess. Like, you meant every word of that.
And I didn't slack up neither. I just kept on going.
I'm going to have to post that. Like, that's too funny. I forgot about that.
Erica sent me that. I was like, I don't even remember doing that.
That was before we watched the Vampire Diaries, too, which I think is crazy. Because I've seen 2 seasons of the show now.
Yeah, how you liking it?
It's better than season 1,
Oh yeah, season 1 is just to draw you all the females in,
It's hot vampire boys, I mean, it
all...
gets that across, that's for sure. Kyle Scunberg's hanging out with us. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. It's been a while. Thanks for hanging out with us, my penguin friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that.
Like, as in Club Penguin?
He's got a little penguin profile picture, and I really like that, you know? It stands out from all the horror icons that I see usually.
Have you seen Punch the Monkey?
I have not seen Punch the Monkey.
You don't know who Punch the Monkey is from TikTok?
Wait, maybe Madison has shown me that.
He has the little, like, stuffed animal with him all the time.
Oh, is he like, he's like really adorable, like little small
yes,
dude.
He's so freaking cute.
Yeah, okay, I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that little monkey.
Did you see Tibbs?
Tibbs?
The cat, my new cat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot his name. Taco and Tibbs. I remember them in tandem.
Taco Tibbs. We have Toby Taco Tibbs.
Toby Taco Tibbs. I like that. I really like that.
All the T's. Hello there.
Kyle is asking if I've seen Scream 7 more than once. You know, I think I'm going to go see it in theaters one more time. I really thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? It deserves at least one more watch. And I kind of want to. It's been a couple of weeks. I want to revisit it now. So I'm curious.
I've seen it more times than I can count.
Yeah, Jess has just been, going nuts, really.
I've been living at the movie theater.
I know you're such a big fan of Scream and horror movies, so.
Yep.
I have invited Madison, so we'll see if she shows up into our little gnome island here.
The uvula.
Did you know the other day I tried eating at Jess's place? Yeah?
Hey, at my pace. Like, how have you? There's like this trend where girlfriends try to eat as fast as their boyfriends, or like you try to eat as quickly as your significant other, or as slow as your significant other.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He tried eating at my pace. He thought he was starving to death because I eat much slower than he does.
Oh man, I eat so much faster, I think, than no. Actually, I'm trying to think with Madison and it's I feel like it's a totally different situation every time. Like if she's really into what we're eating, like we got Olive Garden the other day. That is her absolute favorite thing, and she scarfed down a bowl of soup in less than 30 seconds. It was impressive, really. I couldn't have done it myself.
That's me, though. It depends on what I'm eating and like how hungry I am.
I feel that though. I can eat a whole burger in 2 minutes, says Teddy. That's impressive. I could probably yeah. I inhale burgers sometimes if I'm really hungry. We got Peyton out here throwing $20. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you for the support. Thanks for keeping the lights on here at the Killjoy Jake studio, which is definitely not just my apartment. Peyton is saying, hey Jake, thank you for the advice. It honestly was like super like, wow, that's like so inspiring. Good. That's wonderful, man. And when you said I should make this a real film, I will march to Lionsgate and be like, I got the resurrection here. Saw 11. I love that. Dude, listen, you can, I know about a dude who made a movie about being trapped on a desert island in his apartment. You can make any movie that you want to make with the resources and time and money and things that you have at your disposal literally right now. So
well, look at what's his name? Markiplier.
Markiplier, had $3.5 million to make that movie. But
yeah, but I'm saying like he didn't he did it on his own though, didn't he? He didn't have a big studio.
Yes, yeah. He's also a multimillionaire, but
listen, we love Markiplier. We don't talk about it.
We love Markiplier. He's amazing. My point is that you can really make any movie with any budget. You just get creative, get creative, make it happen, figure it out. At the very least, you can have a proof of concept to sell to a bigger studio. So. Make it happen. I'm currently in the midst of a couple of different film projects, so make your things happen. See what happens. Right?
Can I be in a movie?
You want to be in a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring the cats.
No. What are you gonna do to them?
I don't think I could ever bring myself to write that into a script. Like I I love my cats back at home, and I could never. I'll write some terrible things happening to people, but cats, no way.
That's it. Like, it sounds so terrible to say it. I'm okay with, like, if you off a person in a movie or TV show, but don't touch the animal. That's just crossing the line, man.
We're working on an anthology movie right now that I really shouldn't be talking about. It's very top secret, and if we get to do it, there's something so awful, and there's something so awful in it, and I'm like, I want to film that so bad. It's so disgusting. It's the worst fate I've ever had for a character in a movie before.
No, what's that? An anthology?
It's kind of like when you have a collection of different short films all put together to be a feature.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen like Creep Show?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Okay. I'm trying to think of like really popular ones like that.
Creep Show?
What other anthology films are out there that like you wouldn't know what VHS is? Like if I tried to talk about VHS, you'd be like, huh?
I'm Googling anthology movies. I don't know any of these. I get what you're saying, though.
Have you seen a movie like that, though? Like, just out of curiosity?
I don't know.
There's, like, kids' movies that are like that, too. I've seen a few
I was
kids'
just-
movies like that.
Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. I've seen that because Pepe used to love Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
That's sad.
It definitely doesn't just stick to horror. Like, there are other anthology movies in different genres.
I'm just trying to see.
There's this movie that Robert Rodriguez did called Shorts. It's a kids movie, and it's like a bunch of different segments that all kind of connect. It's not a very good movie, but there's a lot of people you'd recognize in it. This is mostly for my chat. I always like, whenever I can bring this weird movie up, I like to. How's your laptop?
It's been patching the game in Steam, like doing the update.
Yeah.
It's stuck on 16%. And I
She-
think
No,
it's because
if she would have done this
you're
thing that
taking
you
all the
told her
fucking
to do.
juice.
Get some more juice. That's all I can
can't.
say.
You're stealing it all in here.
Squeezing the
Dude, it has not moved
juice.
a single inch.
I'm squeezing all the juice, guys. You hear that? All right. Well, we're gonna get
you
into
ever
a
seen-
game.
Do you know who Pauly Shore is?
What's that?
I do know who Pauly Shore is.
He's in that movie. I forget which one it is. He goes squeezing the juice.
I have not seen
Son-in-Law,
that
I
movie.
love that movie so much.
Son-in-law?
Yeah, with Pauly Shore.
Oh man. Okay, what's going on now? There we go.
You know, if Dad would have done what you told her to do before stream, she might.
I know. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm on fire. Let's start the game. Jake, I'm gonna off. What? You're gonna off someone in the worst way? Huh? So sad we lost Chuck Norris. I know. That's a major bummer. Big part of my childhood because of the Chuck Norris jokes. I gotta just be totally real on that one.
What Pauly Shore movies have you seen?
What have I seen with Pauly Shore? I've seen, like, isn't he in, like, a lot of crime movies? I've definitely seen, like, a crime movie with Pauly Shore in it.
Oh, I don't know.
Hang on.
I just know him from like comedies. He was in this movie with Brendan Fraser as well. I forget what the name of it was.
I've definitely seen that. I've seen every Brendan Fraser movie.
What is that movie?
What is Pauly Shore? I know him from something. Are we really not going to throw up his movies?
Encino
Okay.
Man. That's the one I was trying to think
I
of.
yes, I 100%. Yeah, totally have seen that.
I love Pauly Shore. He's hilarious. Let's see. What's he been in?
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, I'm just looking at his filmography and I'm like, I've only ever seen.
I was like, I don't think he's ever been in.
I think I'm thinking of a different actor. I have definitely seen Encino Man. I don't think I've seen Biodome, but I've heard of it.
In the Army Now is funny. It was an extremely goofy movie. I wonder who he played.
I still have not seen either of those.
The goofy movie.
Yeah, everyone has told me to see them, though. All right.
I remember those from a kid.
Let's sneak in. It's time to burgle.
Really? We can't get up here? Can I go through here? Okay, cool.
Game looks crazy. This game is crazy. We already got a... He's already got a task done. Look at that.
Can't get in there. Oh, back here.
Wait until we get inside what lies beneath. That's the best part.
Ah! Oh, he's already in. Okay.
Steal a spoon, tase a rat, kill a roach, and break the television. Easy.
Oh, he's naked, Jacob.
Oh god, he's naked.
Oh, I broke my leg.
He's clothed again, thank God. What's up, Teddy? Broke the TV, very nice. Wow, Teddy just did everything. Oh, shit. Stay back. Stay back. No. 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 Oh, God. Oh, God, help me. Oh, please, God, Teddy, help me. Oh, jeez. The tall man, he's got me. Oh, he's putting me in the oven. I'm in the oven. Oh, jeez. Someone is near you. Someone can help. I'm on fire. Please help me. Oh, God. The old man has gotten me. Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns. Oh, it hurts. What's the movie you were so excited for, but then when you walked out, you were like, man, that was bad for me? Fear Street 4, Scream 7, Motive, Better, LMFAO. What was a movie that I was just really disappointed in that I thought was going to be good? I'm trying to think. Wolfman, probably from last year, was the last one that I was really, really disappointed in. I had a lot of faith in that. Like, I had, like, that was going to be a 10 out of 10 movie kind of faith in it. And that was so mid. I was so upset with how mid that was. Lee Winnell just came off of The Invisible Man from 2020, which was, like, one of my favorite movies from that year. And then, I don't know, something went wrong with Wolfman, dude. I am still burning alive. Help! I hear Jess. Jess.
I'm on my...
I'm burnt to a crisp.
Oh, no! No!
Thank you for ending my suffering. Oh. Oh. Run away, run away, run away. Hey. I have a ball. Oh, shit. I'll save you, don't worry. Gotta hide for now, though. Hey! Yeah, can't get me back here, can you? Can you, Gramps? Oh, shit. Oh, maybe you can. That ball rolled quite a ways. Wow. Hey, some underwear. Ouch. Ouch. I lost my leg. Oh, God. Okay. I'm just trying to steal some underpants. Like the little gnome that I am. Clown in a cornfield was the one for you. Dude, Clown in a cornfield. I saw that so late at night, and I remember just being like exhausted. And man, what a disappointing watch. I walked out of the theater for that one. I'm so sorry. Steal a spoon. Oh, there we go. I have a spoon.
I'm stealing his pan.
Oh, he's right behind me. Task complete, baby!
Let's go.
Spoon has been stolen! All that counts? Oh, yeah, it counts. We also got to tase a rat, so we got to find the taser. And we got to find a rat. Oh, God, he's naked. Oh, God, I did not need to see that. Oh, shit.
I'm running. Oh, no.
It's not looking good for Teddy. Anything in here? Man, where's this taser? I just found creams. All I've found is creams. Naked old man. The naked old man is honestly the scariest part of all this. He's behind you, Teddy. Can't get me back here, old man. Try and get me. Steal his underwear, Teddy. 5 minutes left. Just enough time to steal some underwear. Oh, he's in the bath. He's not even paying attention, dude. Perfect. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just got away, Jess.
I seen it.
Grab the underpants. Where are the underpants,
Oh, yeah.
gnomes?
I got those out of the closet.
Perfect. They're ours now. Get wrecked, old man. We just got to tase a rat now.
I don't know how you're supposed to tase a rat. I don't know where you find a taser. No, you leave me alone, you old fucker.
Oh, he's coming. He coming, Jess. Where could the taser be, guys? Oh, Teddy's dead? Oh, no. You gotta look out for the Roomba. This thing will get you. All right, since we only got 5 minutes left, I think I'm just going to go save Teddy. Just call it a day. See if I can steal one more thing. Taser? We got some coffee. And it, it immediately broke. Damn. Okay, my arms are going to rip off. Oh, did I find the cigarettes? Great. There we go. That's what I need right now. Okay. Let's... These are important.
Run.
I have cigarettes, guys. Time to party.
We need those. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Not you smoking one.
It was a long shift stealing stuff from this guy, so I got something to take the edge off. We did 4 out of the 5 tasks, which means we get rewarded. We have yet to do all 5 tasks, though. I will say that.
I don't know how I'm supposed to tase a rat. I don't know where the taser is. Oh, don't stand in the fire.
He seems pleased. He seems pleased with us. Hey, yo.
Let's go.
The high gnomes approve.
Goated.
4 nomium is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna invite Madison again,
All right.
and hopefully she'll be hanging out with us soon. Ooh, we did not get any plastic, so I can't make the spring shoes. Those are my favorite.
We'll work on that this time. Hey, there's our buddy that collects all our things. Hey, friend.
He's just so peacefully waiting for us. I appreciate that. I love this dude.
It makes me a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie.
You don't like walking into his mouth?
No.
Do you guys have Revita crackers?
Oh! The fuck?
Oh, did you hit the back of his mouth?
No, I think it's because Tad is here.
What's up?
Revita crackers? I don't know what those are.
I don't think we have Revita crackers.
Huh?
Do we have Revita crackers, Madison?
I don't know what that is.
What's
Maybe getting her bad taste.
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. All right. let's get into a game, shall we? Round 2, fight. Oh, God. Madison's on fire. That's how you know it's good. This game is on Steam, by the way, called Burglin' Gnomes. It's a free demo right now. Full game still to come. Peyton is excited for the Urban Legend watch party tomorrow. I've never seen it. I really want to see it so bad. Awesome. I'm so glad. It's a great movie to watch for the first time. Just never really had time. Excited especially for the requel soon. Yeah, they should be making another one of those. We've heard a few times that some sort of new Urban Legend project was in the works. I really hope it happens. Especially with Jamie Blank's, gone now. It's kind of sad. It's like we got to commemorate him in some way, shape, or form. But so much love to you, Peyton. Thank you for the support of the page. And I really hope you enjoy the movie tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What do we have to do? Flood the toilet, break the tail of it. Got it. Let's go.
TV is broken. We need plastic, Jess, so do you want to help me steal this Atari?
Do you want to? I was gonna say, do you want to help me? Yep.
Whoa, what was that?
The fuck? Don't throw those; they break.
Success.
Great success.
All right, I'm coming up there.
I was like, I need a little help. It's a little heavy. Okay, you hold on to it, and I will get up here.
Do you got it? I gotta run. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm coming back.
He has Teddy. He has Teddy. I think he's putting him in the fridge.
We'll help Teddy in a sec here. There we go.
Boom.
Nice. Got some plastic. Oh, I think Jess fell. I think Teddy just went down the drain. Jake, didn't you have a gaming channel? If you did, I forgot what it was. Yeah, I'm trying to make the gaming channel happen. It's just, again, it's hard to do with only one person and also trying to keep this channel alive. So I'm kind of just focusing on this page for right now, and we're extending the streams with some games. But hopefully we're able to come back to that page sometime in the future when I can afford an editor. The name of it is GullGotha if you want to subscribe, though. Anything helps. Get more subscribers there would be awesome.
We have a bit of a problem.
What is that problem?
The Atari fell behind the hedges, and I don't think the dude can get it.
Oh, here. Let's
Where
see
is
what
he
I can
running?
do.
Yeah, it fell like behind.
Oh, yeah, that we ain't getting that. Let's just get some more plastic then, I guess.
Oh no. Is that Teddy again?
It is. We gotta flood the toilet. That ought to be easy. Whew! Whew! On the edge of my seat right now. Yeah, what you gonna do, nerd? You gonna get me? I don't think so. Yeah, you can't get me down here, can you? Get on your hands and knees for me like a dog. Bark for me. Bark for me, old man. That's what I thought. What's up, Shanta? Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry about the weird commentary. It's getting a little strange in these parts. What can I say? All right. Got some iron. Oh, they flooded the toilet. That's nice. Steel, lotion, cosmetics, or cream. What is Grabble? Still trying to figure out what that is. I want to set that thing off, but I also don't want to die. 10 minutes left. Oh, God, we got to move. Perhaps this is Grabble?
I'm in the... Ah! I'm glitched in the dog kennel! Help. Help.
I think I helped.
Oh, thank you.
Do I have a
My
fork in...
God.
Wait, do I have a fork
Yeah.
in me?
Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna... Can someone take the fork out of me?
Where are you? Oh. I tried to grab it. Hold on.
I got scared with the old guy.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, Teddy.
no.
Teddy lost his legs. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, run away. Run away. He's outside. I didn't think he could hurt. I didn't think he could hurt us out here. Oh, I'm scared. Oh! Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. I have another book. I don't think this is What is Grabble? Have we figured out what Grabble is? We have 2 Grabble. There you go, Teddy. I'm just gonna keep stealing things. We're gonna find out.
Help! I'm in the fridge! Please!
Oh, you're in the fridge. I was wondering where you were. I was like, what happened to Madison?
You fucking put me in you.
Ooh, I'm stealing this orange soda, dude. Rock on.
That's not grapple.
What's grapple?
Naturally occurring items.
Natural? Oh, he's got a gun. Is a gun a naturally occurring item?
Occurring items like wood,
oh, shit.
paper.
Oh! Oh my god.
He's got the gat. Oh, he's looking directly at me. Oh god, I'm dead.
Oh shit.
Put that down, Jacob.
I'm stealing this orange soda if my life depends on it. And my life does depend on it. He's got the gat. Watch out. Almost there. Sweet freedom. Sweet freedom tastes like orange soda, baby. Woo! Welcome back to the land of the living, Teddy. Naturally occurring items, huh? Oh, yeah, it is wood. You're right.
Just walk past it. Ugh. Why can't I get up? Jacob?
I can't get out of this screen. I don't know what's going on. I'm just stuck here. He felt bad for me, I think.
I think you got it. This qualifies as wood, right?
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Let's find out.
Oh.
I will avenge you.
She just got snapped. Yes, it says 7 out of 10 now.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
We
That
need
was
more wood.
horrifying. Run, run, run. Oh no.
That's not wood. He's going that way. He's going that way. Gotta be quiet. Gotta be quiet.
Did you forget how to fucking climb?
It literally won't let me climb. I don't know what's going on.
Look up and just jump. Jump.
I swear I'm doing that. I swear I'm looking up and I'm jumping and it is not working. Oh! You have been rescued.
Thank you.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Shanta's eyes are heavy. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Oh God, there's a rat. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. That rat was pissed off. He was like, let me be. Jess, both I and the tatted one, we are dead.
Okay.
I should have told her there was a mouse. I should, or a rat. There's a rat running around. You know, I'm gonna tell Teddy that because that's really funny to me. Hello, Terrifer. Just wanted to tell you that there is a rat running around. I'm only telling this information to you. Oh no!
Run, he's distracted. You got it. Just run. Everyone run yourself. Get it. Oh, I'm behind the door.
Door! Don't snap yourself. Don't snap.
Oh my God.
Oh,
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. You need one more
Oh,
grapple.
I'm so close.
All right, one more grapple, guys. We can do this.
And if we find the taser, we gotta knock the fuck out of Grandpa, take his gun, and shoot a roach with it.
Well, we got to shoot Grandpa. That's what we got to
Teddy.
do.
Every time.
Oh, fuck. Oh God, the gat is going off. I don't think there's anything in here.
We are all dead, Jacob.
He got us all
Bro.
with the gat. I was going left and right, and he still got me.
I heard. That was rough, dude. All right, is there any wood? What lies beneath? Hell yeah, dude. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, check out the Discord. A lot of fun stuff happening there. We're doing some watch parties and whatnot. It's gonna be great. Is there a spoon in there? I mean, that's something. I'll take it. What lies beneath? Thank you for the 5, though, dude. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support. I'd really love to do, like...
Jake, you're not gonna get it in 1 minute.
Oh, is there only 1 minute left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just go. Yeah, let's just do it. We did 3 of the 5. I was gonna say someone's going and running back right now. Alrighty. Not too. Hey, 3 is better than 0, guys. We still lived. We'll live to see another day, and that's what matters.
I did all 3 of them.
For real.
Y'all didn't do.
Jake broke the TV.
I think I broke the TV. Yeah.
Okay, I traveled through the water. I fucking clogged the toilet, and I stole the lotion.
I just want to say
Well, not them apples.
I got 5, actually 6 gravels by myself. So just putting that out there.
I got some grabble
I
too.
tried to get a grapple, and then it killed me. Hey, it's not my fault. Okay, the gravel snapped me in half.
Okay, so grabble
got
is wood.
shot.
That's good to know.
It's wood, paper, anything naturally occurring.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why am I
got a
doing this?
toilet-
Why am I doing this? Why is my character doing this? No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
Go over the edge, see what happens. Okay, hang on. So let's check this out here.
I got a toilet plunger and it had wood for the handle, and I guess that part took as well. So it's I think
I went
anything that
over the
has
edge.
like natural occurring, not just
Yeah.
certain things.
All right, I got the bouncy shoes, and I'm a menace with these things, so I say we do this. Unless anyone else wants to get some stuff, of course. Oh, God! Oh, God! I don't know what happened. I think I bounced on someone's head, and I just got launched.
Idiot.
I got sent into the stratosphere. I don't know what happened there. I think Jess might be doing something.
I had a knot in my hair.
It looked like you were paying homage to the dead gnomes that came before us.
I was.
Just really thinking long and hard about that.
Teddy, if you don't quit, we'll break your fucking head in half. Stop it. Get some help. Who's grabbing me? Who's grabbing? Get the fuck off of me!
I'm just trying to snap your neck real quick. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah,
I'm trying to snap your fucking neck.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I wish I had arms like this in real life. This would be really helpful. I could edit and make coffee at the same time. That would be so cool. And by the way, before anyone asks, this is a horror game. Would it not be terrifying for 4 little gnomes to come into your house and steal all your stuff? I mean, I think it would. There we go. Wait. All right, what do we got to do? We got to steal a pillow, break any item, flush an item down the toilet, break the television. Oh, that's easy. All right. Oh, ho, ho. Almost bit it there. Here we go. This is my favorite part. Stealing stuff out of drawers with the bouncy shoes.
Hello.
Hello.
What you doing there, buddy?
Just trying to climb up. Trying to see if there's anything in these shelves. Any good stuff that we might have missed.
You do that, I'll be the lookout.
Oh, shit. I don't think I should grab this,
I'll tell
but...
you if Gampy's coming. Blow up a human. Well, hey, Jake.
Is that one of the
You
things?
want to be a sacrifice?
Blow up a... What do you mean? What do you mean do I want to be a sacrifice? What do you mean?
Go at him with the nade. And detonate it.
Where is that? Where is the grenade?
We just have to find it.
I was going to say, I'm like, I don't know even where that is.
It's on the map somewhere. If it has that objective, it's on the map.
All right, I'm going for it. We're looking for the grenade. Can we find it? We're also looking for a pillow, though, so...
You're actually being loud as all fuck right outside the door.
Watch out, he's coming. Come back here.
No, not.
He can't get you back here.
I hope you break your fucking legs.
Oh, I'm stuck. I mean, that's one way to do it. I thought that would break. We got to break a couple of items too. Oh, this will break. There we go. What? Why is nothing breaking? What is happening? There we go. All right, one item broken. Come here, Mr. Cockroach. Oh no! Oh no, I need help! Oh, I barely didn't make it. Please don't throw me, Mr. Old Man. Oh my, oh no. Ouch. Oh, it hurts. Okay, we can do this. 10 minutes left. We still got to get a couple objectives. This is easy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Locking in, guys. Locking in. There's nothing in here. That's so cool. I love that. Okay, anything we can use on this table? No. Hang on. Jess is on the floor tied up. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hang on. Hang on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Try to get me, buddy. You can't. I'm coming, Jess. You're untied.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Betty's in the oven.
There's an animal. There's a cat in here. I've never seen this before.
Oh, he's quite crazy.
I've never seen a cat in this game before.
We
He's
gotta get
coming.
Teddy back.
He's coming.
Cat kills you.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh,
you
no.
fucker, I had my
Oh no.
fuck.
Teddy's in the oven. Hang on. Teddy doesn't look very alive. Can I be honest?
Doing CPR.
Do CPR on him. He'll come back to life. I think that's fixable, guys.
I'm doing you.
Ah. Ah.
Why me?
We just got to steal this pillow. We just got to steal this pillow, guys. Task complete.
Jake, B and Teddy are dead.
I'm coming to save you. Hey, everyone's back. All right, we just got to break some more items and then blow up a human. So find the grenade.
He fucking threw me all the way to the fucking street.
Yeah?
I shattered.
Dude's got a cannon. Oh, I know where there's some more things I can break.
Threw me off the porch and I landed
Break stuff. Get Limp Bizkit in here, guys.
Come here, Campy. Here. Oh, he's got the gun. He's got the gun. He's got the gun.
I cannot get up here for some reason. I keep trying. Oh, well, I just decided to die, I guess. Jess, I think we're all dead again.
Gun, I'm in the stove. Be careful. He has the gun. Jake broke his ankles using the fucking jumpy things.
I got it. Where did my
Guys, there's a bunch of balls. Wait. I'm on a cooldown. I'm like, I can't. I thought I could talk to him. Hey, everybody. So there's some balls on top of that pool table. If you can get up there and break them, that'll be another objective down.
How are we getting up there?
No! He's still out there.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
They can use my shoes. Y'all can use my shoes to get up there. It's just one of those days. You don't want to wake up. Oh, shit.
Fuck. Damn it. That's the second time I've died to that fucker.
I saw that and it was really funny. I'm sorry.
Can you break that ice cream that's on top there? Can you break that? Or whatever that...
It's just one of those days, Teddy. We don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks.
Oh, it must be plastic.
I wonder how he feels about that. Does Teddy know who Limp Bizkit is? Oh, Jess is gone. Teddy, he's got a gun. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Who was she shooting at?
Teddy.
Was it me? Did he shoot at me?
Teddy is dead. He is no longer on this mortal
It
plane.
was Teddy.
No, I almost made it. Oh my god, I jumped so high.
You are the last one alive.
I am now
Oh.
dead too.
He's
Imagine
right there with the
shooting
gun.
himself with the fork.
If she if she dies with the fork, I'm gonna lose my mind. That's so funny.
That would be
holding it
something
right,
she would
stop
do
holding it
though.
right.
Like, let's be real.
Myself.
You just gotta sneak past him with a fork. She can do this. I believe.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's just one of those days.
No. Just toss me. Just toss me at the front door. It's fine. It's fine.
Dude's got a gun and he's still showing mercy right now. You know, we gotta
Just toss me
respect
at my
that.
mushroom. Don't toss me on the street, please.
It's just one of those days.
All right, guys, we gotta just break 3 more things. We can do it. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to break 3 things.
Is he camping the fucking entrance? No.
Why do you have your jumpy shoes and I don't?
You gotta go and find them.
I don't. Whenever you got me back, I don't know where they went.
I'm trying to think where they would be. Cause I think
was in the kitchen. When I was in the kitchen, but I can't find them.
What happened? Why am I falling on my back? What happened here? Oh, I know where breakable stuff is. Bam. One more thing, guys. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but... Oh, I thought that was the thing breaking. I was so excited for a second there. Just keep smashing stuff, Teddy. That's the spirit. Oh no! Oh no! No, let me go. Let me go, good sir, please. Please don't put me in the oven. I don't want to go in there. Oh no. Oh no. Just leave me behind. It's okay. We were so close with the items, man. Oh, I'm so mad about that. No way. Ohana means family. Ouch.
Shut up.
Run. Run. I made it. I made it. The tornado. Let's go, baby. Oh, that was close. That could have been so bad, dude. If you don't make the tornado, you just die. Oh, somehow I lived through that. Let's go. Okay, you know, not too shabby, everybody. That was a stellar team performance out there.
My fucking back hurts from carrying this team.
You're carrying the team? Is that what you just said?
I got this. I don't know how to put it in my inventory though. The fairy lady gave me a thing you hit people with.
Oh, nice.
I got scrappling.
I don't know how.
I got leaves.
You got some leaves? Yeah, I broke the television and I stole the pillow. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Other resources. I got some scrappling.
Hey, yo.
Give me.
The sound effect is vicious. What's up, CB? How we doing? The YouTube channel Box Office Movie Scenes has posted part of the Scream 7 opening. That's dope. It's awesome. It's going to be at home very soon here at the end of the month. We're going to finally be able to see it, which is sweet.
My fucking bedtime.
It's your bedtime?
Yeah, it's fucking 9:30. I'm fucking tired.
You don't want to play one more game?
No.
No.
Yeah, hold on.
30 minutes past my bedtime.
See?
My boy.
Oh, a little whacker?
That's what she gave me.
That's dope, though.
I don't know how to put it, like, where I can use it.
We'll hit take on it.
Yeah.
Me.
But it, like...
I spawned in dead.
It goes into your, like, inventory at the bottom, right?
Yeah, but how do I can't use
Press
it, though.
one or
Like, how do
two, like one or two. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Ouch. And see, you can whack people with it.
I fucking spawned in dead.
That's tough,
Okay,
man.
yeah, I got 99. I No.
Yeah, go night night.
Why?
No.
I'm about to, apparently. You know, beat me upside the head.
All right, we gonna call it for the night, fellas.
I think so. I am exhausted. Newborn, well, not newborn, but kitten life is catching
Always
back
fun.
up again.
Oh. All right, everybody. Well, so thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We greatly appreciate you all. I'll be live again tomorrow for a little watch party, so stop on by. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna watch Urban Legend. So much love to you all. Peace out, everybody.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Bye
so sorry.
bye.
So bad.
Bye bye.